It oh yeah, hello. This is YouTube Joseph WM2, YouTube Joseph WM podcast. Today I'm joined by Hoops and Dino. I'm recording this. This is going to be on my YouTube channel. Joined by Hoops and DinoMan. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Sorry, I need to sit down. I'm used to standing a lot. Sorry about that.
No problem.
And also he does videos about he does all sorts of. Oh, I watched your channel update. It said you're not going to do in reviews anytime soon. Again.
Probably not. I'm working
Yep.
on claymation stuff at the moment.
You mean those toy dinosaurs playing with each other, or will you play
Uh,
with toy dinosaurs?
Sometimes, but mostly like clay stuff is what
I
I'm focused on right now.
I make a suggestion of how you can make future videos.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have an iPad?
I don't. I
Oh,
just use like a camera for filming my stuff.
well, I was going to suggest this is how I make my videos. Well, I have this app called Puppet Pals. Have you heard of it?
I haven't heard of that now.
You probably need an iPad or iPhone. Do you have an iPhone?
Think so. Yeah, yeah. I
I
mean,
think it
I
will
have a
work on
phone.
it's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could probably get it on your iPhone. Let me show. But it does have limitations. You could only do five scenes and 8 characters per video.
Okay.
Let me show you. And then this is it. You never seen this?
Haven't heard of that one, but it's like useful for doing stuff.
Let me just use this hippo as an example. See you, and then you could let me go back, and you could. This is where it will save. You understand how? Will you? This
Yeah.
is where you could save shows and export them and upload. Do you take that into consideration? That
Yeah, yeah,
and
sure. What's it called
suggest
again? I'll make a note of
Puppet
that.
Pals.
Puppet Pals. Okay.
And also, let me tell you about myself. I'm interested in science, history, geography, true crime, video games, speculative evolution, SCP, all that. Do you know what the SCP Foundation is?
I don't think I've heard of that one. No.
It's not um it's nothing to do with dinosaurs or speculative. Do you know what speculative evolution is? Does
Yeah.
that interest you?
Mm-hmm.
It's speculative. The SCP Foundation you should look up. It's a theoretical or fictional organization that contains and oversees all sorts of supernatural, anomalous creatures and entities and all that. A lot of people find it to be a dark and scary place, which isn't always true.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's and also maybe what is clay motion again?
It's just stop motion using non-drying clay puppets.
Maybe you
Sort
should
of.
do that with your own speculative creatures.
Yeah, yeah. I've a lot of ideas. So that might be a thing I do in the future.
How long are you going to be able to stay on this interview for?
I'm off all day, so but
As long
within
as
reason.
long as as long as I want.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how long interview is expected to last, but could go for an hour or hour and a half, whatever you want.
Okay, I don't know if there'll be enough to talk that long about that.
Okay.
Have you seen All Tomorrows?
I've heard of that one.
There's a video. It's that's creepy story. Have you seen the video about it on YouTube on the channel All Ship Decks?
I don't think I've seen any like videos of it, but it's just like it's a term I've heard, the all tomorrows thing.
It's
But
about
I've heard
it's
of
a
it.
book. I'm a big fan of it. It's a book about future human evolution, and there's these
Uh,
aliens that the story has to do. The plot of it basically is humans colonize Mars and then they get into a war and they almost all die. About 8 billion people on each planet is killed them before peace is achieved. After the war, to prevent that from happening again, they genetically engineer a new species of human called the Star People that go out and colonize the entire solar system and several others. Then they find the fossil of a therizinosaur, like from the giant claw. Um, but this genus is known as Pandoravis. Pandora, the species is known. That's
I think I
and then
have
they
heard of that one. Yeah.
and then they real and then they bec- and then they get captured and enslaved and genetically modified by an alien species called the Q. So
Hmm.
you never seen the video or read the book?
I think I've heard that reference in like a video. Someone, NG Thomas is the name of the YouTube channel that did like
Oh
a
yeah, the
three-part
speculative
series.
zoology.
Yeah, yeah, that's where I know that from.
Yeah, I heard about it before the video on Oh Shit Ducks came. That's where I heard about it first. It's do you watch channels like Benji Thomas or PBS Eons?
Yeah, yeah, I've subscribed to a few of those.
And then also to tell you that I am that I've interviewed like 3 people before in the past. I interviewed Dr. Polaris, which unfortunately I didn't get recorded. Have you heard of him?
I don't think I have. No.
He's a polar bear YouTuber. He's into dinosaurs and all that.
Cool.
And then also and then I interviewed what where do we oh what was it? Oh yeah, I interviewed Create Ball. Have you heard of him?
Mm-mm.
He made his own
Haven't.
project inspired by All Tomorrows, which I don't think you have to necessarily check out All Tomorrows first. So this is a different series, and
Okay.
then also doesn't the artwork in All Tomorrows look creepy?
I don't think I've seen it like except in the one video, but yeah, it is pretty interesting and like creepy looking stuff.
Yeah, not to me it isn't. To my mom, she found it very creepy. Oh, real quick, I'm not saying this to you. I'm going to warn YouTube like I always do in my videos. YouTube, if you, I please don't give me a copyright strike just because my parents are watching TV. If YouTube does that, I'll take them to court and sue them. I always threaten them. Those oh wait, that's a whole. I'm getting off topic. Let's get back to and then also I interviewed the the previous 2 people were on Google Meet. Like I interviewed this guy on Instagram Messenger called Van Gogh.
Oh yeah,
He's a DeviantArt user. Do you know DeviantArt?
yeah, yeah. I've
He
been
made
on there a
all
few
of
times.
what?
I've been there a few times. Yeah.
He made All Over Tomorrows,
Hmm.
which is a spin-off to all. It's a fan-made project to All Over Tomorrows, where some of the species that didn't survive in the that went extinct in the original one before regained sentience survived to regain sentience. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
You never heard of any of these people?
I've heard of some of them. Uh,
Which one
just
did?
just the all
No, the ones
tomorrows
that.
one.
No,
Yeah.
you never heard of any of the previous people I interviewed.
Mm-mm.
But you definitely heard of the next. I do have one more play. In early February next month's I turn 20, and guess for the best birthday present ever, it's official. I'm going to interview Nigel Marvin.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I obviously know you heard of him because I've seen your reviews on Chased by Dinosaurs, Chased by Sea Monsters, and Prehistoric Park. And
Nice.
also, I also know you really didn't like Jurassic Fight Club.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember I did that video. Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't you say? Did you know it's from the History Channel?
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Why didn't you say it in the video?
Uh, I don't know.
And why didn't you ever what you said that there were some dinosaur movies that you chose not to do review ever review. Maybe you don't know when or if you're going back to reviews, right?
If I do, reviews or whatever, it'll be just something that I really feel like getting out there. But I don't always necessarily feel like I have to.
It won't,
Uh, yeah,
but you don't know if it's going to happen ever again.
it'll just depend on if I feel like it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pressure you or anything. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no worries.
I hope I'm gonna like your future videos. And then also any also have you seen Animal Armageddon?
I've heard of that one. I haven't seen it though.
That's why you never reviewed it. It's a documentary. It's an 8-episode series about mass extinctions, I don't know if it's just the quotes they say in, after every commercial break, but that makes it feel like a horror like tone.
Yeah, yeah,
Did you heard, and also what? Also, there was Walk with Dinosaurs, the movie. I didn't like that one. I like the TV
yeah,
show better. Have you seen the movie Walk with
yeah.
Dinosaurs?
I remember seeing that when it was in the theater. I think I
Was it
was
not
still.
as was it not
It,
as good as the TV show?
nah, the voiceover talking and stuff kind of ruined it for me.
You
Other
mean
than
the
that,
cat?
it was
You,
it looked good.
you mean the cat? You mean the dinosaurs talk as played by
Yeah,
voice
yeah.
that ruined? That's what Dr. Polaris also said. I feel like
Hmm.
the TV show is still better. Do you agree?
Yeah, that seems to be the general consensus. Yeah.
And then also, I think they need to do a Walking with Dinosaurs remake because
Yeah.
do you know what shrink wrapping is?
Yeah, yeah, the whole trend
Yeah,
that I forgot who came up with that term, but yeah, I know about
yeah,
all that.
and that's why every depiction of dinosaurs in the media are all wrong. It was
Hmm.
created by C.M. Cos. It was, I think, C.M.
Right,
Cosman and
same
Darren
goes
Nash,
one. Yeah.
the author of All Tomorrows. And
Hmm.
another book, All Yesterdays, the 2012 Paleo Art. Have you heard of that one?
Yeah, yeah, I've got that book. I read through that one, and
And
I
all,
really enjoy it.
and especially did you enjoy the? I never read the book. I only seen videos about it on YouTube. Have you seen the part at the end? Have you read the part at the end? All today's with future
Yeah,
scientists.
yeah, all this stuff about modern day animals being shrink wrapped and reconstructed in the same way we reconstruct dinosaurs. I thought that was a pretty clever way of putting the whole thing into perspective.
In the context.
Hmm.
And also, I instead of aliens, the book says it's aliens, but I like to think, right? The book says it's aliens,
Yeah.
but I like to think they're squibbins from the future is wild. And then also, do you think, also, I wish they did more. I wish they really did another show like The Future is Wild. Would that be?
Yeah.
Have you? Why did you never do reviews on books? Also,
I don't know. I guess it's difficult to like come up with like a visual something to put on screen while I'm talking about whatever I would be reviewing if it's just a book. I mean, I did with the one book I reviewed. I got one of my friends to do Lego recreations of scenes, which worked out for that one. But
you
other
did?
than
Did
that,
you?
mostly I was just into reviewing movies and shows.
That was the only book you reviewed.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, do you? Also, do you? You. I thought it was because you thought you're big into you don't like reading.
The what?
I thought the reason why you never reviewed books is because you don't like reading.
No, I read on my own time. Uh, it's just not necessarily something I've done a whole lot of videos on.
Yeah. Also, I think um, I think even if you can't do any more future um any reviews, not to your offense that this other YouTubers out compete. No, I watch both of you. Have you heard of Sam the Giga Fan?
I haven't heard of that one now.
Him, yeah, he'll probably he might take your place in doing dinosaur reviews. He's
Hmm.
you should look him up. You will. He has
Yeah, I can look that up. Yeah,
Sam
I'll
the
make a
Giga.
note of that.
Yeah, he does. Like he's really into Godzilla and King Kong and all that, and has a
Hmm.
he has a review. He did some reviews on Prehistoric Planet and also the Walkaway series. Except for Prehistoric Park, is Prehistoric Park part of the Walkaway series, or is it just made by the same people?
I don't. I honestly don't know. I keep hearing like conflicting uh, information on who owns or who made Prehistoric Planet as like ITV
Prehistoric
or.
Park, I'm talking about. Is it part of the not
Oh
Prehistoric?
yeah, yeah. Prehistoric Park. Yeah, the DVD I have says like ITV or BBC,
I mean, is
and
it part of the Walkaway series, or is it just made by the same people?
I guess it's just its own separate thing.
And also another thing about the interviews, the only interview I saw you talked about special features was the um I mean reviews. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
Get mixed up. And the only review I saw you talked about special features in the Walko series was the Ballad of Big Al. What
yeah.
you never watched the making of Walko with Dinosaurs or the Walko with Dinosaurs the next chapter?
I think I might have once.
But why didn't you talk about them in your review?
I don't know. I guess I just didn't think of it at the time.
And also, have you seen the Walko with Prehistoric Beast making of specials?
Yeah, yeah. I've got those on DVD as well. The
Why didn't you talk about them in the Walko with Prehistoric Beast review?
I just never got around to those ones. I guess.
And then wasn't it funny at the end of the second one? You know, the part with the Australopithecus singing.
Yeah, they goofed around with the models and made them dance and stuff. To.
You know, and they put singing the always look on the bright side of life. So we put a saber-toothed
Hmm.
cat in a ballerina.
Yeah,
Was that just were they just be was that just why did they do
it's just goofing around, I guess.
that? That part is um that part was funny. And then also have you, also have you seen the Walko and Monsters there's a special there's only one bonus program that's making of all three of them.
Yeah, I haven't watched that now.
And then also do have you seen have you seen this special? There was no special features. There was no making up for Chased by Dinosaurs and Chased by Sea Monsters.
Hmm.
I have the DVD. I have all of them. Um,
Hmm.
you have
Same
all of
here.
them too. Oh,
I've got the ones I like. Yeah, yeah. I've
and then also I really wish I could see Prehistoric Plant, but I don't have Apple TV.
yeah. That's a shame that they've hidden it behind a paywall. You know.
Yeah, but why can't they? Will they make that? Will they put it on DVD
I sure hope so. You know.
or that you could buy it digitally, or without having to pay it? Just buy it without. You
Hmm.
understand?
Yeah,
That would be nice.
that would be better.
It got everyone talking. I think not just Sam the Giga. I mean, every YouTuber for a lot of YouTubers, not just natural history YouTube. I mean, like, have you heard the YouTuber Altiori?
I don't think so. No.
She was talking about. She's the one that looks like a black fox. She hasn't revealed her real name or face. She doesn't want it. And then she does all sorts of stuff with media and movies and even
Hmm.
SCP or she did a review research, but and even Henry the Paleo one that. Have you heard of Henry the Paleo guy?
I've heard of that one. Yeah.
Do you watch him?
I don't know if I have. It's been a while. I don't
He,
remember any specific videos from him,
he
but
does.
it sounds familiar.
He did a review on Prehistoric Plant. I think will they ever do a Walk with Dinosaurs remake? Do you think they will or reboot?
I don't know. I mean, probably just more shows like it. You know, not necessarily needing to remake the one that exists, but doing their own things. But you know, I could be wrong.
Yeah, even Walk with Dinosaurs is probably one of the most beloved natural paleo media, even despite how outdated it is, right?
Yeah.
And then also, as I gonna say, um, do you, I know it's you said in the reviews that Chased by Sea Monsters was your favorite of all the Walking with series. What was your least favorite? I forget if you said it in the review.
I don't know. Least favorite. I don't know. I mean, I like them all, but I don't know if the Walking with Cavemen part is like part of the series, but I mean, I guess it was a little weird that they had like different narrator. It seemed, I don't know, just somehow different from the others. I
It
guess
was
that if I
it
had to
wasn't
pick, what's up?
it wasn't Kenneth Branagh. It was I think Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, yeah. If I had to pick least favorite, I guess that one. Just, but you know, it's still good.
And also, do you also um what was I gonna say? Do you um um Do you? I am. What? I know the one you hate the most out of any dinosaur documentary is Jurassic Fight Club, right?
Probably.
And then also, to me, it was just my opinion. It was okay. It wasn't that bad.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know what the dinosaur movie. Is Walko Dinosaur the movie a documentary or is it just a kids movie?
I don't think it qualifies as a documentary, so probably not.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Um, that's probably my least favorite out of. Even though it did teach it. You know the lesson from Walko Dinosaurs the movie. You know what it taught?
Just dinosaurs are good. Like the
Have
kid
you
at the
seen?
beginning just goes from being bored by it to being interested in it. I guess that was the
Know
arc.
that the less that was the what? The
I guess
moral?
the stuff in the modern day that they showed at the beginning and end of that movie. The one kid goes from being bored by the idea of going looking for fossils to being interested in it by the end. I guess that's the lesson, if you can
No,
call
I
it
think
that.
it was that every dinosaur tells us, every fossil tells a story.
Yeah, that's true too.
And then also, so I am. What was I gonna say? Do, yeah, was it? Is there anything else to talk about? Are you um? I really would like to see your own clay motion speculative creatures.
Yeah, I'll probably get to that at some point.
You'll take that suggestion. You'll
Hmm.
take that suggestion and the puppet pals idea.
Yeah. I'll
Puppet,
look into that app for sure.
puppet pals, you have to pay for to put your own characters on. It's like
Right.
5 or 4,
Hmm.
anywhere from 4 or 5 or 3 or so dollars.
Hmm.
I would love to see that. And also, to think, is there any more questions? How long have we been on for? Oh, like
I
25.
mean it's 12:24, so I guess like almost a half hour.
Okay, and also, you think, yeah, I'm thinking, is there anything else before we end this? Uh,
Take your
I know
time.
I know I'm probably going to have a lot more questions for Nigel Marvin next month.
Oh yeah. Good luck with that for sure. That'd be uh, lucky to do an interview with him for sure.
Am I the first person who has interviewed you?
Not. I don't know. I mean, I guess I've chatted with friends of mine. A friend of mine is doing a bunch of videos on smaller filmmakers and stuff. So he's asked me interview questions for a video he made on me that hasn't come out yet. So a few
Okay.
times before.
Oh yeah, and also, what was I gonna say? Do you want to join my Discord server? Do you?
Yeah, sure. Give
Also,
like I mean, you have my email, so if you want
yeah,
to
I'll
like
email you the
send me
link.
a link to that, I can do that
You
for
have
sure.
this? You have a Discord server of your own, or just an account?
Not of my own. I'm in a few though.
And then also, I am. Yeah, I've. Oh, this is are you into space? Are you interested in space?
Yeah, I remember I was all about solar system facts and stuff when I was a little kid. Uh, so I still like that kind of stuff as well.
And then also, I saw in your subscription that you're interested that you also I watch Rusty Cage that you also watch it. And that channel is not really for kids, right?
which channel?
Rusty Cage.
Oh yeah. I remember. I don't remember when I started watching Rusty Cage. It was like 5 years ago. I still like the videos he does.
Yeah, but that channel's not really for kids, right?
Uh, who can say? I mean, I guess not.
But there's a ton of cursing in it. His
Yeah.
older videos, at least. He does curse. It's really mature cut.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't matter really. Kids will get into. Anyone could really in this day and age on YouTube lie
Hmm.
about their about their age.
Yeah. I know I started watching YouTube before I was 13, so
Yeah, which I don't. I disagree with that. I'm not going to get into my argument to my anger issues against YouTube. Also, let me think. Do you do drawing videos?
No, I don't. I mean, I've done sketches and stuff before, but I've never made a video on it.
And then also, as I was saying, do you play Roblox?
No, I've heard of that game, but I've never done it. I don't do a whole lot of video games usually, but unless it's just with friends. But I've never played Roblox before. Not even sure what it is. I just know that it exists.
And then also, let me think, is there really anything else? I know, oh yeah, I'm probably gonna stop recording here, but can you
Okay.
hold on a minute or two before you go after the
Yeah,
recording?
no problem.
Okay, this is says all right, thank you for joining me and Hoops,
Hmm.
everyone. See you in the next video or podcast. Goodbye.